Hello, so today we're gonna work on one type of transformation, which is translation, which is basically moving a shape across a coordinate plane. So our goal is to correctly translate the shape using descriptors or translation vectors. I'm using a Corbett's Maths 2014 paper to help me so that I have the grids and the shape pre-drawn for me. I'm going to try my best to draw this with the best of my ability, but I could not, I can't use a ruler. In this case, I'm just going to draw it and just bear with it. It's not going to be perfectly to scale. Okay, the important thing is we're able to translate it correctly in the right direction. Okay, so as you know, translation, shout out to Colin Dodds with his video, is basically shifting a shape left, right, up, or down. Okay, so we just follow the instruction and we look at ways to easily move it so that we don't get confused. Okay, so let's look at this first example. So it says translate triangle C by 8 squares right and 1 square down. Now, best thing to do is to look at vertices or corners and use that as a guide to move your triangle. Okay, so it says 8 squares to the right, so you just move one of each of the dots to the desired position. So 8 squares to the right and 1 square down, so that would be 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 to the right and then down. So this, let's just name them A, B, C. This is going to be point B. Okay, that's to the right and down. C will be 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 1. Okay, so that's C. Let's put it prime, so B prime and C prime. Okay, then A will be 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and then 1 down, so it's going to be here. That's going to be A prime, and if you connect that, that's going to be now your translated shape. See, that's been moved 8 units to the right and then 1 square down. Okay, not that bad, isn't it? Okay, let's work on this one. So rectangle C by 4 squares left and 3 squares up. So 4 squares left. So again, let's let's name the corner so we don't get confused. A, B, C, D. So 4 squares to the left and 3 squares up. So A moves 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3. So this will be A prime. B is gonna be 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3. That's gonna be B prime. D 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3. C 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3. Okay, that will be your translated shape. As you can see, when you're translating a shape, the shape doesn't turn around. It's not laterally inverted, as we say, similar to what happens in mirror. It's not laterally inverted. It doesn't grow bigger or smaller, so it's not enlarged or reduced. It just basically moves. Okay, so that's the translation of that shape. Now, we have been translating using descriptors, so it literally tells you how to move it. 4 squares left, 3 squares up, 8 squares to the right, 1 square down. Now we're going to work on something that works with a translation vector. This is what we call a translation vector. So as you can see, it's a set of numbers written one on top of the other. Okay, now remember that the top number is the vector. In the vector is the one that describes horizontal movement. Okay, so top number denotes horizontal movement. And similar to the Cartesian plane, it follows the same convention. So positive means to the right, negative means the left. The bottom number, on the other hand, as you guessed it right, gonna be the vertical movement. And positive is up, negative is down, similar to the convention of the positive and the negative y-axis. So if you look at this translation vector, it's 5 and negative 6. You can reword it as 5, since it's positive, to the right, and then 6 down, because it's a negative 6. So let's try to translate this point. Again, we'll use the vertices as our guide. So A, B, C. It says 5 to the right, 6 down. So let's move A first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's going to be A prime. B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to be B prime. C, okay, 5 to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we connect the dots. Oh, I forgot to name that C prime. And now that's a translated shape. And that's how you translate shapes using descriptors and translation vectors. Feel free to pause the video at different parts so you can take down notes.